I believe it's called the 11 Yogas of Vajrayogini. Probably the most important practice, set of rules. It's 11 yogas of Vajrayogini. And I think it's probably the best practices that we can adopt for Westerners that are trying. For the Western seeker who is a finder. Dzogchen has changed my life. The visualizations in Vajrayana, and especially knowing about Dzogchen practices. Any of my magic rituals, anything that I've used in the past is so wonderfully integrated into this. It's all mind. I think where the crazy delusion happens is when people when people get caught up in their way as not being a way. Because the true way is always accepting. If it's not accepting, it's not a way. He's one of those skinny butts with a big tire middle, this big old bumping giant truck. Oh, he's wearing a red hat, straight up. Poor thing, man. See, and I think politics, just like religions, don't deal with the real world, they deal with some invisible world. That's why it stays wonderful in the mind. We project, we make fantasies about the future and ourselves That's how we continue the little dream of ourselves in our mind. We so wonderful. That's how people like Trump can exist and never reflect. I've seen assholes. Oh, I've seen assholes my whole life, man. Growing up a half-breed, Let me tell you. Oh, I got brothers and sisters. Yeah, I wasn't one of those kids that spoke out. I learned to shut the fuck up, man. You get your ass kicked. You observe. If you need to get them, you sneak them when they ain't looking. Or you learn magic. Or you learn Dzogchen or Vajrayana. And you release that fucking energy. No, but I don't shy away from some black magic myself. Fuck that. I did cross, man. I do voodoo cross back. Fuck that. I don't need to do vengeance. I let karma take it. Give it to the spirits. Necromancy. I think the biggest thing though is people miss is that our impermanence. That's why husbands can marry women and treat them like shit. They don't understand impermanence. If you think of the person you love as having to say goodbye to them every day, you never get mad at them. Just a little observation. Or you can be a crackhead and proclaim you love Jesus and then walk around all righteous. Like your shit don't stink. Seen those two? Remember, you're never too low to start where you are. You're never so righteous that you can judge another. You're never too low that you can't start where you are, and never be so righteous that you think you can judge another. But they all do. So I start off my first one after the magic loop. I count this one. I don't count them on the turns. On the turn, I'll just start 1, 2, 3, 4. On this, I count this one. This is 1 that I'm sitting in. That's 2. That's 3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be matching it in height with a double crochet. So there's a spin and a round and we grab and pull through 2, and we grab and pull through 2, and that's a double crochet. See how that makes up that size for the first run. So another double crochet through 2, through 2. Okay, so there's my first three in the granny square. And like I said, when I turn my corner, I don't count this one. So this is not going to be 1. This will be 1. That's 2. That's 3. And I like to go 4 for my turn. Okay, so there. Count the first one, it's 5. I know it's weird, but I try to match the heights. Okay. Not too small. We'll get ready for our next turn. 1, 2, 3. You can do 3 or 4. 4. But keep your counts the same. What you do to one, do to them all. It's just like math. What you do to one side, do to the other side. Do its equal and opposite. Alright. That's 2. Okay, so now we're going to do our other one for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll drop in around another little 3, set of 3 double crochets. Okay. Okay, next turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this one, you're not going to anchor back in the center, so I pick up and I go right to this one here. And I just do a slip stitch. That's why I don't pull. I pull it straight through all the way. Okay. Now let's pull the little magic loop or the butthole. And you got a triangle. Cool. Square. And again, I count this one. So do 1. That was 1, 2, that's 3. Then I always give an extra when I jump this little space here. So he'll have 4. And here comes my love. So that's the end of your lesson.